evening, wherever you are, on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium, located here at the foot of the Alps. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally
going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Back into the middle. Lucas Paqueta plays it forward. Played out to the right. Oh, he's in! Turns and goes back. Shaw. Diogo Dalot.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He gets past his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And he has been fouled there. Casemiro. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is asked. Chance to shoot! Goal! Brazil! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hoists it forward. Lucas Paqueta. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Chooses to go back. It's got through, and the ball's come loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Maguire has got himself a free kick. Oh, terrible pass. Diogo Dalot. You can get that clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well read, he sorted that out. One through here. He's got away. Has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Casemiro. Casemiro proves too strong there. Diogo Dalot. Just brushed off the ball there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to dink one in. It's a promising ball. Chance! And it's played forward. Well, they can break here. Gets the better of his man. Diogo Dalot battling down that right flank. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and
Has tries one! Oh, Brazil! Into the lead once more. It's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instinct...
Up to meet it! Oh, she's needing a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Casemiro. There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out.
Big chance! Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. He's had a look. Real chance! And he comes up threats again. Gabriel. What a ball this has turned out to be. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bruno Fernandes goes short. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes looking to play it into the box.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
No question, that's a foul. Casemiro has created 1 goal already. It's a loose ball. Danilo drives it in. And through to the goalkeeper. Breaks on here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Could be Vinicius Junior! And it's played forward. Casemiro. Could move up a gear here. He's gone for it! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Danilo. Going through. Marquinhos cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Diogo Dalot receives a free kick for that. Intervention was very necessary. Diogo Dalot goes looking. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good take. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Danilo. Battles to win it back. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Alisson. Vinicius Junior. What an adventurous run from a defender. Cut out in the nick of time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets his foot in there. Tries to get it forward quickly. He could be in here. Shoots!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Brazil need to hold on for a few more moments. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Shaw.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And that is that. Brazil have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. He's had a goal! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. Big chance! Two up, too easy. How many more to come?
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too.
Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Out to the left it goes. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shooting chance! He's got the ball, he's got the space. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Now the counter. He's through. Striding forward, goes for goal! It's everyone's ball. He's had that put on a pot. Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping.
Oh, shooting chance! Rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. An act of charity gratefully received. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. An irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Diachi. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Over to the left. Has gone out. Plenty waiting in the middle. Diachi decides to play it back. Shot at goal! Looking for space out wide. He's left his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Diachi. Now the breakaway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's in! Trying to get there. Got a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's neat. Decent progress down the left. Oh, really good feet from him. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Fired in, cut out in the nick of time. Nothing but a skill there. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Gets the better of his man. Room for a shot. He's gone for it! Hoists it forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that has been clubbed away. Breaks on here. That's sprayed out wide. That's the end of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's goal. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Looking here to cut their deficit. He'll fancy himself from here. Going for goal! And that's off target. Oh, he's gifted it back. Gets away from going for goal! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself a peach of a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's a brilliant interception. Interesting. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick moving was that?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Plays it out to the wing.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
A heavy challenge.
Oh, that's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Bernardo Silva has given away a free kick. Chiesa dinks one in. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. He's had a look. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva drives it forward. Alisson sends that a long way. Plays it out to the flank. Hit long and direct. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that has been cleared. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, real chance! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And Dijk can hoist it clear. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Right through the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, good ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's found him in space. The referee has just said play on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rodri spreads it towards the left. Bernardo Silva. In a foot to win it back. Dashing forward at pace.
Ruben Dias simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
He's found his man. Good ball, it's found its target. Chiesa! He's made sure that that won't get through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Well, they could break here. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it. Close third half of football. Those moments ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. Hits one! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely critical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
There's the through ball. Donnarumma. Ruben Dias. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mohamed's ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's played forward. Nice to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to...
Oh, what's he done? Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Manchester presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Goes for goal! It's broken loose. It's bounced out. Oh, rampant! And surely that settles it. Manchester take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Kovacic. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Another chance! This could fall anywhere! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Going to throw in. And it's Kovacic. And a header! Ball's out on the left now. Deep cross. And that's been well dealt with. Going through, looks to drop one in, and he just whacks it away. Now it's Mohamed Salah, gets away from his opponents. Aimed in towards the centre, and he's there to cut it out. Breaks on here. Robertson, crunching tackle. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. He's off on a marauding run. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's got away, in towards the middle. Hoists it forward. Isak, he's gone for it! He scores! So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Coached through there, done very well to intervene. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's through the middle. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Robertson conceives a free kick for that. Rodri. Mohamed Salah tries lifting it over. A heavy challenge. That's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's a loose ball. And that's that. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. That's all of that, Jim. What are you thinking? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic. Gets up to wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's through. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Could be a chance. There's a goal! It's broken loose. Look forward. How does he try from here? More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro Neto. Manchester are already ahead. The perfect start.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
That's a promising ball. Hoists it forward. Decent looking ball. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Puts it back. And it's played forward, out towards the flank. Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Whipped in, and he's cut it out. Foden. Manchester scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Oh, good interception. Well read, he sorted that out. Back into the middle. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Pings it out wide. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Forward it goes. Manchester ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That intervention was very necessary. Good run. ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Cut out in the nick of time. Manchester are in control here on the brink of half-time. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Quick drop, he's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Knocks it away. Pedro Neto tries to get it forward quickly. Now, can he capitalise? It's a good-looking cross. And it's half-time here. So there you have it. No sport, half of football. It's still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Manchester come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester carrying a one-goal lead.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Bernardo Silva gets on the end of it. Into the box. He's gone for it! Chelsea are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hoists it forward.
Chelsea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
The hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And once more they can't get through. And it's played forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Kovacic. Forward it goes. He's had a shot! Two up now, and they are cruising.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It has a pop! Nicely worked.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more look there, and they may have been celebrating.
That'll be a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And they've been caught out here. Massive lead. Harmlessly behind. Hoists it forward. Goes for goal! They've done it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Chelsea got themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a
Great lead! It's another chance goes to waste.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ginter. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Help's available out wide. That's a brilliant interception.
Manchester probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Good ball. It's found its way to him. Can he dig out a shot? Hits one!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Sprayed out wide. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Taps it into the area. Rodri. And that's it. Manchester always looked the more driven side, probably the better side. Nobody was arguing about that. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. These are truly impressive scenes from Glasgow. We are, of course, at the 60,000-seater Celtic Park, one of the most distinct special arenas on this part of the footballing landscape. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, they're going for goal! Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's sprayed out wide. Chance! It's a goal! Portugal are level! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they...
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Looking to dink it in.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Up to meet it! Bruno Fernandes comes it in. That's a top! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Bruno Fernandes. He's there to receive it, and the ball's come out. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Casemiro just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came...
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Good challenge. He just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Oh, really tidy interchange. Great lead! It's there! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruno Fernandes, and he's cut it out.
Portugal have been making some good inroads down the right. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Looking to get within range. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. cuts it out.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Out towards the flank. Breaks on here. Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Struck first time. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. It's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, a scorer already in the game. There's a long ball. Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. Shot as a hit! And with that goal comes comfort.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them.
Goes for goal! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff. Half-time whistle goes.
I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control. It's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back underway here. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. Oh, great ball!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Now can he fit? He's had a shot! Head towards the front then. Bruno Fernandes drives it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias gets into the right position to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Here it is now, surely! Shapes to shoot! Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's got options out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found him in space. And the finish! Forward it goes. Has to get it forward quickly. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maguire plays it forward. And the shot! Bruno Fernandes goes looking. Oh, good interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is terrific skill. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ronaldo having a look. Portugal with a perfect chance to get one back. No, not quite. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Shaw. Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves. Oh, Danny's goes for goal! It's in! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pedro Neto drives it forward. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Dashing forward at pace. Deftly done. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Nicely measured pass. Diogo Dalot. Forward it goes. He's through the middle. Now surely. And the shot! He scored! And the lead is extended still further. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss. warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. And the shot! Brings it forward. And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Dembele!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Neymar drives it forward. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. More sharpness in their passing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well positioned to make that interception.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And he's surging through. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. That's Dembele. And he's straight offside. Goes for goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dembele goes short. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Towering header! Oh, not the best of headers. Nice to get it forward quickly. Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's through. Gets the better of his man. And that's been levered clear. He's gone for a throw-in. Santos, draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gonna throw in. Shoots! Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Foot in. It's Dembele. Well played, he saw that coming. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. There are a few waiting for it. was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Neymar. Help's available out wide. Neymar. It's Neymar! Santos are leading with half-time drawing close. Dembele, and he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Nicely measured pass. It's Dembele. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Hernandez. Who is that? He's gone for it! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Santos glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Santos happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's in, surely! The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Neymar. Vent. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mbappe. No way through there. And it's Neymar. It's an out wide now. Room for a shot. Here's a corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Timely intervention. Oh, the ball's come loose. Looking for a decent ball in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
France have a free kick. He's fouled him there. This is a great chance to get themselves back square. Certainly looks appetising. Well, he's gone direct. Oh, that's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. France are back on level terms. Oh, that is a bit special. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me. we can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
And they've been caught out here. Neymar. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Away from immediate danger. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gil. Neymar. Smith. Throw. Smith. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's come loose.
Santos merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Lucas. Oh, it is over the line. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Tries a shot! He's had a shot! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Up to meet it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Smith. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game, and
oh, real danger here! Has a pop! It's anyone's ball! And somehow he managed to miss it. Great leap! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day! This could well be it! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Lucas. Neymar.
But with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Battles to win it back. Goes down, but nothing given. Hoists it forward. He's had that. That's a hit! And that has been cleared. It's the shot. Chance! That's a bit out of try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
That's offside. Yes, it is. And the shot! Is it out of harm's way? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Santos has some soul-searching to do here. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, great ball! And now the breakaway. He's played him through. And now they can launch a counter. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And the shot! Great effort. Beautifully taken.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backup to indicate what was coming.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Como, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Morata breaks on here and helps available out wide. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. Defending of the desperate variety. It'll be a throw-in. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Is it out of harm's way? Chance to break. Ball through needs to be good here. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Como grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto. Como have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Ball forward. What does he try from here?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Morata. Forward it goes. Como are leading with half-time drawing close. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Cuts it out. Now a Chance to break. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chance! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love what...
Half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Como, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. The action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Looking to break out here. Brings it forward. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? And that has been cleared. Timely intervention. A real chance to break. And it's played forward. He's had a goal!
Their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Goal! Como simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. As they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Morata. Has a hit! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looks to clip it forward. And the shot! He has done it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Norway playing for pride here, and that's surely beyond them. Vestergaard. Forward it goes. to get it forward quickly. Morata finds himself offside. It's a fabulous position. Out towards the flank. Battles to win it back. It's come loose. Dashing forward at pace. Right through the middle. He's in, surely. Goes for goal!
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Como tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Has a pop! Turns and goes back. Chance to shoot! Terrific save.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Strong punch. Hit into the middle. Towering header!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the counter is on. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Morata with the slide tackle there. Como get it back again. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that's been levered clear. Chooses the... It's one! Oh, almost a six! Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter.
Hits one! That would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And here's Kane. And it's Kane. Kane pings it out wide. Played back in. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. De Ligt. Maguire. And help's available out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Shapes to shoot! And the counter is on. Kane. Guerrero. He's in! Kane has a pop! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Kane. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's Kane! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to...
There's a pop! In it goes! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, they could break here. Bruno Fernandes. Ball through needs to be good. Shot at goal! He scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Got a corner here. A real chance if he can get... Goes to finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Guerrero. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lovely bit of skill. Kane. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. He's got it on the right now. What's on? It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Bruno Fernandes! And it's played forward. And it's Kane. Looking to break out here.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's on his way. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for. He must have been aware.
Going for goal! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Neuer did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had a goal! Sticks it away! And right up! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been a pretty crazy game so far. It's played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was doing.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Bruno Fernandes, ready to... Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's quite incredible!
And listen, when you've got somebody of his calibre in your team, then your chances are always pretty good. And they've gone one up again with such a super goal that sets them up perfectly now for the rest of this second half.
Hits one! It was on the back foot. Bruno Fernandes. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Big chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Kimmich. And it's Kane. Delict. And oh, that's too long. Forward it goes. And here's Kane. Goes down, but nothing given. Diogo Dalot. Looking to force his way through. Gnabry plays it forward. Now it's Kane. He could be in here. Hoists it forward. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. It's gone for a throw-in.
Maguire with a fine tackle.
Towering header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Diogo Dalot tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's a throw.
Diogo Dalot.
Quick glance at goal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tar.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Diogo Dalot.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Kimmich drives it forward. And it's played forward. Kane. He's gone for it! Another shave. That's a throw. Tar. Played out to the right. It's a loose ball. De Ligt goes looking. Now the counter goes long. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a... And the shot! That would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Neuer catches it safely. Davis. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hoists it forward. Kimmich sticks in a foot to win it back. Has a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Loose, who's getting there? Chance! And the finish! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! It is a Good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So all square with almost no time remaining. One final crack at it now. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Intercepts the throw, it's well read.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. Your reflections then, Tim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Shoots! Forward it goes. Help's available out wide. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Goes down, but nothing given. Tries to locate someone up front. Done very well to intervene. Receives it in a good position. Looking to force his way through. Oh, the ball's come loose. Bernardo Silva. And the through ball is intercepted.
Portugal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
That's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And it's played forward. Lucas Paqueta. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great challenge, time to perfection. Supposed to get it forward quickly. And a shot! Goal! Portugal! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's picked him out. Has a hit! In for the follow-up! Goalkeeper's ball. Bernardo Silva hoists it forward. Gabriel hoists it forward. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Questions were asked. He's given the answers. He's in, shapes to shoot! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Danilo gets it back, and it's played forward. Has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Forward it goes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta plays it forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. To that field. Well positioned to make that interception. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. He's come loose. Gets away from his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's Bernardo Silva. It has got through to him. Lucas Paqueta. That's been won straight back. Bernardo Silva. Good take, and he's had a go for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
There's a long ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has a pop! He has done it!
And the second half is off to a flyer.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient before the level builds up.
Forward it goes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Marquinhos plays it forward. João Cancelo gets into the right position to intercept. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Vinicius Junior.
Portugal made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about... Danilo is the guilty party there. Brazil making another change here. It's going to be a double change then. João Cancelo looking to get on the end of this. Up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Hoists it forward. He's on his way. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's played forward, cuts it out. Out to the right. Plays it out to the flank. Turns and goes back. Dashing forward at pace. And this has gone, presumably for offside.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's tried one! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Surely, hefty challenge, but fair enough.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Timely intervention. Vinicius Junior.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's a loose ball. Could move up a gear here. goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Goes for goal! Racing over the bar.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, Ray, he sorted that out.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Portugal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's in! Hits one! Time minutes and we're all square again. Well, he was never going to miss them there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
All square again into the dying minutes. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Shot at goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And through to the goalkeeper. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bruno Fernandes. Chooses to go back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way. It chose in the end to share its spoils. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely the referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That is simply breathtaking!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
Hits one! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final goal was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Could move up a gear here, and help's available out wide. Away from immediate danger. A real chance to break. Well, that had to be more accurate. Casemiro. It's the through ball. He's left his man. Going for goal!
It's off target and by quite a way. Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
No question, that's a foul. What an adventurous run from a defender. Play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Hits one! Good stop, wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Rice goes looking. Good ball, it's found its target. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Oh, real chance! He's had a goal! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
So we have a point! Here it goes! They have come roaring back! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable.
Has a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Oh, he's found him in space. Battles to win it back. Rice. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And they Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom.
Has a goal! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. He's through and all along, and the finish! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets on the end of it. Chance! Trying. That comes so easy have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Over to the left. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for a decent ball in. He's gone out of play. Beautifully done. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Shoots! Great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Rice tries to clear. Tries a shot! Gets good distance on it. We've reached half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial.
Shapes to shoot! What remarkable powers of recovery! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish.
Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He's spotted the run and he's had a shot! It's broken loose. Hoists it forward. And that's been won straight back. That's a goal kick. Casemiro. Out to the right. And now the breakaway. He's pinged one through here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to get within range. Has a pop! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
changes here, from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Deftly done. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. De Ligt does well there, alert. Chance to break. Gabriel Jesus. Rice gets it, and now what? And it's been taken straight back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Timely intervention. Bruno Fernandes looks to dink one in. He's picked him out. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Sees it from behind. Bruno Fernandes! And the ball's come out. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared without complication. Oh, shooting chance!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's a good-looking cross. Up for the header! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that is true. He's gone for it! No, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Tries to get it clear. Has a hit! Oh, should have put that away. Gets whistled off the ball. Rice. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Gabriel Jesus. Diogo Dalot gets it back. Plays it out to the wing. Whipped in. Too much distance on that. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a loose ball. Gets the better of his man. And it's played forward. Here it comes. He gets past his man. Shot a goal!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there. Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. And that will be the final act. And it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. I think with
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only...
It's one! And what a start! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
There's a long ball.
Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Casemiro. De Ligt plays it forward. It's been out for a throw-in.
Diogo Dalot.
Plays it out to the flank. Gets away from his opponent. Room for a shot. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Breaks on here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh,
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and
That could spell... Goes for goal! And in it goes! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Cut out in the nick of time. That's not going far. He's in, surely. Gets the ball. Great lead! Oh, real danger here. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets it back. Goes long. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's played forward. Casemiro. As they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. This could spell danger. Bruno Fernandes. Has a pop! Hoists it forward. Going through. Chance to break. It's come through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's the up he gets. Nicely controlled. Rice. Hoists it high. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Bruno Fernandes. A real chance to break. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rice. He's played him through. Has a goal! De Ligt drives it forward. And the counter is on. He gets past his man. Oh, that's neat. And he's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Bruno Fernandes just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Battles to win it back. Saka looking to get on the end of this. And the flag has stayed down. There's the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. A Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
De Ligt. Can he? Has a pass! It's broken loose. Well, that is asking for trouble. Forward it goes. Well, they could break here. And that's a throw. A really good feat. That's a throw. Diogo Dalot is the guilty party there. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That's not going to make it. Going through. He's had a goal! No mistake! And again they hit the front.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. And they've been... Gets up to head it! It's there!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. That'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. He's gone for it! Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Dashing forward at pace. It's loose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. This could spell chance! Into the lead once more.
back at that. That's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And a header! Oh, not the best of headers. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead... that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So what can they conjure from this one?
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. Well positioned to make that interception. Rice. Now can he... Real chance! Goes to finish! Now surely! And he has been fouled there. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's having a go. Hit into the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Now a chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. Maguire is well to read it and intercepts. And here's the chance to counter. He's through the middle. He's off on a marauding run. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Rice ready to try one.